From the depths of the oceans to the lush rainforests, our planet teems with creatures of astounding diversity. But while we often marvel at the intelligence and adaptability of the animal kingdom, there exists a fascinating underbelly of creatures whose behaviors might be perceived as, shall we say, less than brilliant. Join me as we embark on a journey to explore the top 10 dumbest creatures on the planet, uncovering the fascinating and often hilarious reasons behind their seemingly unintelligent actions. Prepare to be amazed, amused, and perhaps even a little bit sympathetic for these endearingly clueless creatures. Our first subject, the humble turkey, is a bird of many quirks. Found in farmyards and forests across the globe, these large, flightless birds are known for their distinctive gobbling calls and, unfortunately, their perceived lack of intelligence. One particularly peculiar behavior is their tendency to stare upwards during rainstorms. Turkeys have been known to stare so intently at the falling water that they become completely drenched, sometimes even to the point of drowning. Whether this behavior stems from a lack of awareness or simply a misplaced sense of curiosity, it's a testament to the turkey's unique place in the animal kingdom. Their ability to survive, then, seems to rely more on luck and large numbers rather than any innate intelligence. Next, we journey to the bamboo forests of China, home to the beloved giant panda. With their distinctive black and white markings and cuddly appearance, pandas have captured the hearts of people worldwide. But beneath their charming exterior lies a surprising truth. Pandas aren't the sharpest tools in the shed. Despite being classified as bears, their diet consists almost entirely of bamboo. This wouldn't be an issue, except they seem to lack the instinct to properly forage for the most nutritious parts of the plant. Pandas have a remarkably low birth rate, and even when they do reproduce, mothers often struggle to care for their cubs. Their survival, it seems, relies heavily on human intervention, a testament to their endearing yet somewhat frustrating lack of common sense. Deep in the rainforests of Central and South America, we encounter a creature that embodies the concept of taking it slow, the sloth. These arboreal mammals are renowned for their leisurely pace of life, spending most of their days hanging upside down in the trees. While their slow movements are an adaptation to their low-energy diet, it also comes with a significant drawback: a severe lack of awareness and agility. Sloths have incredibly poor eyesight, relying more on touch and smell to navigate their surroundings. It's not uncommon for a sloth to mistake its own arm for a tree branch, resulting in an unexpected tumble to the forest floor. Their survival strategy hinges on a combination of low visibility and the hope that predators simply won't notice them. Journeying to the land down under, we encounter the iconic koala, a creature synonymous with Australia's unique wildlife. With their button noses, fluffy ears, and penchant for cuddling, koalas are undeniably adorable. However, beneath their cuddly exterior lies a creature with some rather perplexing habits. Koalas feed almost exclusively on eucalyptus leaves, a food source that is not only low in nutrients but also highly toxic to most other animals. This specialized diet has led to a number of evolutionary quirks. Koalas have developed a slow metabolism and spend most of their day sleeping to conserve energy. When faced with habitat loss or environmental changes, koalas often struggle to adjust, making them particularly vulnerable to extinction. Our next subject is a bird that embodies the phrase "flight of fancy," the ostrich. Native to the savannas of Africa, ostriches are the largest bird species on Earth, known for their long legs, powerful kicks, and of course their peculiar habit of sticking their heads in the sand. When faced with a threat, ostriches often react with a flurry of seemingly nonsensical actions. Instead of flying away like most birds, ostriches will often run in circles, zigzagging erratically, as if they can't decide which direction to go. This unpredictable behavior might seem amusing, but it's hardly an effective defense mechanism. Ostriches have also been known to swallow objects that are clearly not food, from stones and twigs to, in some unfortunate cases, even small animals. Our journey now takes us to a creature whose reputation for being not so bright is well-deserved: the cane toad. Native to South and Central America, these toads were introduced to other parts of the world as a means of pest control. However, their insatiable appetites and remarkable ability to reproduce quickly turned them into a notorious invasive species, wreaking havoc on ecosystems far beyond their native range. The cane toad's lack of intelligence is evident in its indiscriminate eating habits. These toads will consume almost anything they can fit in their mouths, from insects and small animals to, unfortunately, even toxic substances. Their insatiable appetites have also had devastating consequences for native species, as they outcompete and often consume their competition, leading to a decline in biodiversity in areas where they have become established. Venturing into the Arctic tundra, we encounter a creature whose reputation for mass suicide has made it legendary: the Norwegian lemming. These small rodents are known for their dramatic population fluctuations and their seemingly suicidal behavior during periods of high density. The myth of lemmings blindly following each other off cliffs is just that, a myth. However, their actual behavior isn't much less perplexing. During periods of overpopulation, lemmings embark on mass migrations in search of food and resources. These migrations are often chaotic and disorienting, leading lemmings to make seemingly irrational decisions, such as swimming across large bodies of water, or even jumping off cliffs, not out of suicidal intent, but rather out of desperation and a lack of awareness. Our exploration of the animal kingdom's less intelligent inhabitants now takes us beneath the waves, to the mesmerizing world of jellyfish. These ancient creatures, with their translucent bodies and trailing tentacles, are a testament to the diversity of life on Earth. However, when it comes to intelligence, jellyfish fall a bit short. In fact, they lack a brain altogether, relying instead on a simple network of nerves to detect stimuli and coordinate their movements. Jellyfish are notorious for being at the mercy of ocean currents, drifting aimlessly with the tides and often ending up stranded on beaches or in environments unsuitable for their survival. Their lack of awareness extends to their feeding habits as well, often mistaking plastic debris for food. Returning to the savannas of Africa, we encounter a bird whose elegant appearance belies its rather clumsy hunting style: the secretary bird. With its long legs, sharp talons, and distinctive crest of feathers, the secretary bird cuts a striking figure. However, when it comes to catching prey, these birds seem to have missed the memo on efficient hunting techniques. Instead of swooping down for a quick kill, secretary birds will chase down their prey and repeatedly stomp on it with their powerful legs until it's subdued. While effective, this method is hardly efficient, often resulting in a prolonged and messy struggle. Secretary birds have also been observed attempting to eat prey that is far too large for them to swallow whole, leading to some rather comical, and ultimately unsuccessful, feeding attempts. Our final stop takes us to the lush islands of New Zealand, home to a bird so seemingly ill-equipped for survival that it's a wonder it still exists: the kakapo. This large, flightless parrot, with its mossy green plumage and owl-like face, is a true oddity of the avian world. The kakapo's lack of intelligence is evident in its almost comical lack of survival instincts. When faced with danger, instead of fleeing or fighting back, kakapos often freeze, relying on their camouflage to blend in with the forest floor. Unfortunately, their camouflage is only effective when they remain perfectly still, a strategy that proves rather ineffective against predators with a keen sense of smell. This combination of low reproductive rates, a lack of natural defenses, and a tendency to freeze in the face of danger has made the kakapo critically endangered, with only a few hundred individuals remaining in the wild. And so concludes our journey into the world of some of the planet's most endearingly clueless creatures. From the rain-soaked turkeys to the stomping secretary birds, these animals remind us that intelligence comes in many forms, and sometimes, it's the creatures with the most seemingly nonsensical behaviors that capture our hearts the most. While we may chuckle at their mishaps and marvel at their unconventional approaches to survival, it's important to remember that every creature plays a vital role in the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the animal kingdom's less than brilliant side. Until next time, keep exploring.